Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Lots of Love. My name is Lot and I'm here to help you start your medical medium lifestyle and keep going. Today I'm going to show you the things that I always have in my kitchen. Things that will save you when you have little time and you still want to prepare a healthy meal. I always make sure that I have lentil spaghetti or lentil pasta. These things are not healing foods. I mean, they don't set you back, but they don't really help you heal either. So if you have serious health issues, I really recommend you to do the spaghetti squash instead of these pasta, because squash is actually really good for your health. It has so many healing properties, whereas this is okay. It doesn't harm you, but it doesn't heal you either. See the difference? And I make sure that I have a clean pasta sauce in there as well. What do I mean with clean? There are no additives, no citric acid, no weird flavorings or any other chemical stuff that you don't want in your pasta sauce. The bad thing, if you're really medical medium, you want to keep your fat as low as possible, this one contains olive oil. If you want to have a fat-free life, I do not recommend you to eat this, but to make it yourself, maybe even with some tomatoes that you have in a glass jar. Why are oils so bad for you? Well, oils or fats in general, they make your blood thicker and they make your liver sluggish. There is a big difference if you eat an olive or you have olive oil. If you eat olive oil, it goes straight into your system and it's really a burden on your liver. Whereas if you eat an olive, the fat is inside the olive. Your body is breaking it down gradually, which makes it easier for your body to digest. So with these things, and with frozen broccoli or frozen courgette, I can always make a quick pasta. For some of you who have been following me, you guys know that I use gluten-free oats a lot. I use them for cookies, pancakes. I also have gluten-free oat flour. The flour is usually more expensive. This, in the blender, you can easily make it into a flour, so you don't really need the flour. This is really something I always have at home. Together with this is maple syrup. I use this a lot. I use this in sauces, for breakfast. I use it to put over fruits. I use it when I make my own ice cream. I use this a lot. So people that follow Medical Medium know that he uses healing broth instead of stock. Broth doesn't contain any fats, it doesn't contain any salt. It's rich in flavor, but sometimes, in my opinion, you need some little bit of stock in some recipes. If you buy this, make sure that it's a clean one, that it doesn't contain corn, that it doesn't contain soy. It only has some vegetables in it. It does have some salt and it does have a little bit of fat, less than 0.5 grams of fat. So I think we should be fine with that. But this is actually one that I can recommend, that I buy, that I use and that I love. So these two things, to me, are super important. These are the brown rice noodles. You can use other rice noodles if you like. With the frozen vegetables in your fridge and some coconut amino, you can basically make every dish delicious. So something else that I always have is gluten-free oat milk. If you go to the supermarket to get one, make sure it's a clean one, that it doesn't contain any citric acid, no natural flavors, none of all that. This one has a little bit of salt in it and also a little bit of sunflower oil. Best would be to find one without the sunflower oil because it is fat. And if you want a fat-free morning, you can't use this in the morning. I haven't found the one without the fat. I know there are a few brands that do have a fat-free oat milk, which is gluten-free. So if you can find that one, make sure you get that one. This is dried hibiscus. I use this as a tea. And I also use it to make lemonade for the kids. You can find the recipe below, but it's actually very easy. You just make the tea, then you let it cool down, then you squeeze some lemon in it and you add some maple syrup and you actually have a really delicious lemonade, which has so many healing properties. Then there are beans. You can have white beans like this one or black beans. The beans also need to be clean. A lot of producers, they add citric acid. Don't buy it. Get a clean one. This one only has beans, water and salt. That's it. I use this one to make bean hummus, and that is actually really nice over salads or to use as a dip. Then I have these two. I like to make sushi wraps with vegetables and I like to make rice paper wraps with vegetables. If you are on your healing journey, use this one. If your health is compromised, it's best to use this one because this actually contains a lot of good stuff which help you heal. This one, it's not that it harms you, but it doesn't help you in your healing. It's just some filling, but it's both really delicious, and maybe to change it every once in a while. You know that you should have a fat-free morning, or if you want to heal, that you should keep your fats as low as possible. Well, sometimes you just need a little bit of fat, right? So for this, we have the coconut oil. I always have it in my cupboard, and I use it when I need it, if I make cookies or cakes. And then these. So this is my frozen vegetable stock that I use for pastas. I use for noodles. This, to me, are lifesavers sometimes. If you want to start your medical medium lifestyle, make sure you have these things in your kitchen. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I've inspired you. Check out the links and the recipes below, and comment if you have any questions. I hope to see you in the next video. I'm sending you lots of love.